Happy Saturday, everybody! This is your host, Janice B, and thank you for tuning in to my live stream. And I hope you like my new setup for this October. And I hope I'm continue to inspire you guys. And I'm really praying that God will guide us, and I will be able to share with you this afternoon some topics that are kind of controversial nowadays. And may I be able to speak from my heart and not from my lips, and you will be able to hear with your hearts as well, and not just with your ears. So thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Arisella, thank you. Basic Bob, Anok, Ate China, hello. MSTR, Simply Naomi, and Samuel Hotabarat. Thank you so much. And I was just able to share my screen, and I hope you guys like my setup. So thank you so much. Okay, the reason why I've picked up this topic is because I went to one live streamer, and I was kind of shocked when hindi ko alam kung tama yung reaction ko. Ate Nancy, hello. Hindi ko alam kung tama yung reaction ko towards the situation when the live streamer asked me not to type capital letters, and then bawal daw yung emojis, and ano pa ba yung tatlo yung pinagbawal niya sa akin. So that's the reason why I've picked up this topic, and I hope you guys will be able to share your thoughts as well, because it is very important for me that we are on the same page, and most of all, we know where we're coming from, bakit ito yung naging saloobin natin. Okay? So that's the topic for today. And please share my screen if you can, guys. I'm just trying to share my screen before we start. But first and foremost, apologies for yesterday. I wasn't able to stream. And one thing for sure, guys, I was really trying my best to have my daily live stream kahit na sobrang busy. Ayun. Ayun. Okay. So, thank you so much for waiting. And I hope, Ate Shana, hello. And then, I just have to pick up something. Okay, so, let's go and start our, our discussion. So, number one, again, guys, when you are doing your live stream, you always have to remember the question in there is it really what you call this one? When you say that Is emojis allowed or is it not allowed? Is there any like a particular rule where they've picked up this kind of information that this is not allowed, or is it just their own rule? So we just have to understand where they're coming from. First and foremost, there is no such thing as bawal siya. Hi, Bam! Hello! So, hindi ko alam kung saan nanggagaling yung kanilang, ano yung basis. Of course, hindi naman pwedeng basta lang nila gawin yon, or meron pa nagsabi sa kanila, or gusto kong unawain kasi when you ask me, for example, I went to Bam's Journey's live stream, and then suddenly sasabihin sa akin ni Bam na Janice B, please delete the emojis, or Janice B, please stop using capital letters, or all this. So there should always be a basis in everything, okay? If I am the host, I will say it nicely, of course. But one thing for sure, Mommy RM, one thing for sure, guys, that I wanted you to have this kind of connection to your audience, that before you say something, you always have a basis why you are giving this kind of information to your viewers. Because it is very important to understand, to let them understand that this rule is correct. This rule is coming from YouTube. This rule is coming from these policies or these guidelines, because that's the reason why, guys, we have what we call a moderator, right? The moderator will always make sure that our live stream chatters are following the right rules and regulation that is in compliance with YouTube policies. That is our main goal. When we have this live streaming, we always have to make sure that first and foremost, you are following the guidelines of YouTube. Everyone, not just you, but everyone around you, especially the chatters. You're a moderator. Again, guys, the moderator is not there for them to keep on dropping the links of their channel. One thing for sure, if you've been repeatedly or massively dropping the same link of your chatters, the same link of your members, the same link of any link, especially when it's a third party, it's not allowed. But one thing for sure, guys, before you say things, before you give out any rule, before stopping someone to, before talaga tayo magsabi na bawal to, wag mong gawin to, parang when you have a child, you always have to look at the eyes of the child, right? Good evening, Lagom. You always have to go down the level of the child, and you will say to the child, anak, alam mo ba kung bakit kita pinagalitan? Kasi kapag ginawa mo yan, masasaktan ka, or alam mong mahuhulog ka. You always have to explain them. You don't just stop them. Right? Hindi mo sinasabing, stop doing that. You know, yung magagalit ka, wag mong gawin yan. Sinabi ko na sa'yo, wag gawin yan. Yung all this kind of attitude that, you know, when I've started here in England, I have this book called Discipline the Child Without Spanking and Shouting. I would love to apply this to my YouTube journey, where before I say and I will discipline, parang ganun lang din yun eh. I don't want to use that word, na parang gusto ko sanang maging madisiplina tayong mga YouTubers. I don't really like the terminology, pero I know we are old enough to understand what is acceptable and what is not. So I'm not here to stop you. I'm just here just to give you some updates, to give you the policies, what lies inside this stop. Ate Jaren, finally ate, nakapag-live stream din ako. Gusto kong maintindihan ninyo, guys, that first and foremost, you have to read. You have to read the guidelines. Before mo sabihin sa kay Janice B na, Janice B, stop using emojis. Janice B, stop using caps lock. Hindi ka ba, bago ka lang ba dito, Janice B? Obviously, yung host, hindi niya hindi niya pa siguro ako nakilala kasi nag-subscribe ako sa kanya. That's the reason why pumunta ako doon sa live stream niya. So, 'di ba, kapag naka-receive ka ng notification, one thing for sure gagawin mo is pupunta ka doon sa live stream niya. So, pagpunta ko doon, nag-press lang ako ng hi, H-I, capital letters. Hindi ko kasi alam na naka-caps lock pala yung keyboard ko. So, pag enter kong ganyan, sabi niya, Janice B, bago ka lang ba dito? Ganyan. Guys, if you have a guest inside your house, you don't like tell them like bago ka lang dito sa bahay ko. Hindi ba hindi naman ganun? You always welcome them. Hi, Janice B, welcome to my house. Hindi ko sinabing gawin mo lang yun sa akin, but to everybody, regardless if they are just new in YouTube or malaki na yung bahay nila or whatever. One thing for sure is I would love you to have this kind of respect sa ating mga guests, especially because ayokong maramdaman nung aking ayokong maramdaman ng kapwa ko yung naging feeling ko na I am not welcome in that house. Hindi naman sinabing hindi ako welcome. But I've just felt that. Kasi ang tanong niya kaagad sa akin is, Janice B, bago ka lang ba dito sa bahay ko? Burahin mo yung message mo kasi naka-capital letter. Okay, fine. Sabi ko sa sarili ko, siguro may rules lang talaga siya. But I wanted to understand. Chikay Chay, hello. Sige pa rin ako. So, nag-type ako. Then, nag-type ako ng smiley face lang. Tinatry ko talaga siya eh. Tinatry ko kung isa-stop niya rin yung emojis. Smiley face lang. Isang smiley face lang. At hindi ko naman normally yun ginagamit. Hindi ko siya ginagamit. Hindi ako basta-basta, Champi! Hindi ako basta-basta gumagamit ng smiley face. So, sabi niya sa akin, Janice P, hindi lang siya at iba din yung ibang tao na nandun din. In-stop din niya ako. 'Di ba, Rebecca? In-stop nila ako. Sabi nila sa akin, Janice B, delete your message with emojis. Sabi ko, kumbaga parang pinasok ko yung sapatos ko sa loob ng pamagbahay, which in fact, bawal yung sapatos. Parang ganun yung naramdaman ko. So, parang sabi ko talaga sa sarili ko, this kind of ano lang ha, hindi naman ganun kalaki. Kay Chinito, sasabihan ko si Chinito, mamaya, kakausapin ko si Chinito. Ayoko nung ganung feeling. Tapos, sabi niya sa akin talaga, so hindi ako tumigil, naka-caps lock pa rin ako. Naka-caps lock. Tinime out ako, guys. Tinime out si Janice B. Concentrate on your studies, Jumpy. Nag-tinime out ako, 30 seconds. Okay, fine. Kinulit ko pa rin. After 30 seconds, nag-type ulit ako. Sorry, host, pero in capital letter pa rin. Wala na. Hindi ko alam, hindi na siguro niya ako nakita. Wala. Sabi ko, it's okay. Sabi ko, tapos in-explain niya na, kung mga bago lang kayo dito, dapat alam nyo kung paano ang patakaran dito sa YouTube. Sabi niya gano'n sa akin. So sabi ko, okay, fine. Naiintindihan ko kung gano'n yung rules mo. It's fine. Tapos sabi niya, bago ka lang ba dito? Alam mo ba ang ibig sabihin ng dikit? Alam mo ba ang ibig sabihin ng ganito, ng ganyan, ganyan, ganyan? So sabi ko, yes, host, streamer din, live streamer din po ako. Gumanon ako. Tapos sabi niya, siguro na, tiningnan niya siguro yung channel ko. Sabi niya, Janice B. Gumanon siya. Janice B, ginulat mo naman ako. Gumanon siya sa akin. This is the realization. Ganito yung naramdaman ko doon. How if hindi si Janice B yun? How if, for example, si Lagom yun? Kasi mas mababa pa yung channel niya, di ba? The channel subscribers count yan. Paano pag ibang channel, yung bata pa talaga yung channel. Example, it's my daughter's channel, ganyan. Ano yung magiging feeling? Which I gusto ko talagang, I just want to make things clear na parang, ay hindi ako dito para magturo sa inyo kung ano yung dapat ninyong gawin kasi mas alam ko talaga, mas nakakatanda siya kaysa sa akin. Kasi siguro mukha lang akong bata, pero malapit na ako mag-40. Sa February, 40 years old na ako. But it doesn't mean anything. It's just the number anyway. So, ang sabi ko sa sarili ko, one thing for sure, I don't want anybody. Oo, di ba, Rebecca? Iba yung feeling. Iba talaga yung feeling. Naramdaman ko yung feeling na isang channel nagsabi sa kapatid ko na bobo siya. sinabihan si Jehan na bobo. Ako naman, sabi niya, baguhan ka lang ba dito sa YouTube? Hindi mo ba alam kung ano yung mga patakaran dito sa live stream? Alam mo ba ibig sabihin ng alam mo ba ibig sabihin ng dikit? Alam mo ba, yung mga ganon. Which, for me, at sana tayo, tapos sasabihin niya yan na for one thing for sure na ako yung nagtuwad sa kanya. One thing for sure. Hindi ako nagta-thumbs down basta-basta. Nagta-thumbs down ako pag binuli mo yung kapatid ko or binuli mo ko or nambubuli ka sa isa sa mga malalapit sa akin. At nandun ako sa live stream mo at you said really foul things. Ganyan. Doon lang ako magre-react. Pero hindi ako ganun klaseng tao. But anyway, I want to make things clear with you guys. Hi, Meet Martin, and I'm Ngok Education. Thank you for coming. I wanted to give you this information. What is written in the spam, deception, and scams where you are not allowed to use any special characters, hashtags, and URLs. In that point alone, when she told me that this is not allowed, what am I doing is not allowed, she was dropping a lot of links in her live stream. Do you think that is acceptable compared to the one that I did? I was just using a caps lock and then nagbababa siya ng paulit-ulit ng link at yung mga chatters doon, hindi nagbababa ng link, siya lang nagbababa ng link. So, in doing so, she repeated it many times. So, what she did is acceptable? So, parang gusto kong sabihin na, mas mas hindi acceptable yung ginagawa mo compare sa ginagawa ko na nagta-type lang naman ako ng hi, sorry po host, ganyan, hi everyone, pero in capital letters. For example, si Ate Jaren, malabo yung mata ni Ate Jaren, pag hindi siya nakasalamin at hindi malapit yung ang kanyang cellphone, hindi niya makikita. So, it's better na mag-use siya ng caps lock para mas makikita niya. I just don't understand where this coming from, na parang gusto niyang sabihin na kumbaga parang baguhan ka dito sa YouTube, hindi mo alam na ang ginagawa mo ay mali. Ikaw na matagal na dito sa YouTube, ang ginagawa mo para sa'yo ay perfect. Para sa'yo, tama lahat ng ginagawa mo. Which in fact, unang-una sa lahat, alam mo na ang ginagawa mo is not acceptable in the community guidelines. Ngayon, sabihin mo sa akin na ako yung mali, ito bawal, ikaw tama, ako mali. Okay? Chikay-chay, playthrough. So, in that sense, parang gusto kong isa-isahin sa kanya lahat ng community guidelines na nilabag niya mismo doon sa kanyang live stream. How if kung ako pikon, kung ako mapagpatol, how if I flag that live stream, that this live stream is doing this, and that. Diba? So, paano kung ganun yung ugali ko? 'Di ba? Paano kung ire-report ko yung mga ganung activity sa YouTube kasi madali naman gawin 'yun, but I don't have to do that because that is not my live stream and maybe hindi niya talaga alam kung ano yung tama or maybe meron siyang pinagkukuhanan na yun ay mali. Okay, let's focus on the thing that emojis are not allowed. Number 1, is emojis not allowed? For example, si Lagom gumamit ng stop. Gumamit siya ng heart. So, hindi pala pwede yun. Bakit pa nilagay yan doon sa iyong button, doon sa iyong bar, para gamitin? O hindi? Bakit pa tayo merong sariling stickers para sa ating mga members, which, if this is acceptable or not? Okay, dito papasok yung sinasabing, okay, tama naman yung sasabihin mo na wag mong gamitin. Pero, nag-stop ka, full stop ka agad yung ginamit mo eh. Wag mong gamitin paulit-ulit. Doon papasok ngayon yung mali. Okay? Kapag ginamit mo yung 3 heart ng paulit-ulit, you've massively doing it, that comes into the section na mali na yon because it was considered as a spam comments. Kasi repeatedly, massively using these emojis na 3 sunod-sunod na halimbawa, yung heart na yan, inulit mo yan ng paulit-ulit. then it will be considered as a spam. Doon dapat ninyo, okay lang sana sabihin mo na isa lang yung ginamit ko, pinapastop niya na ako, time off na niya ako. So, isa lang yun, isang beses ko lang ginamit. And then, sabi niya, mapapalo daw siya ni YouTube. How can you be penalized for not doing anything wrong? Mali ba yun? Isang beses ko lang ginamit, magiging reason daw yon para bumaba yung kanyang stream. Kasi nag-take 2 na daw siya, and then, ayaw na daw niyang mag-take 3 pa, baka na naman maulit yun. If YouTube took down your live stream, there's always be a reason for that. And that is not because I did drop a smiley emojis. Okay? So, if that is your way of thinking, I really advise that you have to read the guidelines before you say things. Number 2, paano yung sabi niyang caps lock daw mali? Bakit natin ginagamit yung caps lock sa title? Remember, the metadatas were not just yung title nyo, yung description nyo, yung key tags nyo. Walang sinabi sa YouTube rules na bawal yung capital letters. I totally don't accept that as a consequence of me putting into a timeout, tapos in-hide na ako, or ano tawag doon, binlock na ata ako, or something like that. So I wanted you to have this kind of feeling na parang, first and foremost, try to welcome everybody in your live stream. Be welcoming. Ipaliwanag mo lang ng tama, or wag mo sasabihin, baguhan ka ba dito? Everyone is welcome. You put your live stream in, yung love, Kuya Dasol, pwede po yung heart. Wag mo lang paulit-ulit na gamitin ba? Wag mo lang paulit-ulit na, may pin na ako. Yes, Chop, I have a pin. Now, kahit hindi na ulitin ni Lagom yung kanyang message, nakapin na yung message ni Lagom. Thank you, Lagom. So, hindi ko maintindihan bakit naging bawal yung capital letters. And ihata time out mo ko because you think that I am risking your channel. Nire-risk ko daw yung channel niya na mapalo na naman ni Lolo because baguhan nga lang daw ako. So, it's okay na maging baguhan ka o luma ka. Hindi ko maintindihan yung baguhan at saka luma. Irregardless, paano kung baguhan ka lang pero marami kang alam? O, paano kung nagbasa talaga yung bata tapos masyado siyang matalino, naiintindihan niya lahat? So, sabi ko sa sarili ko, Dilatory Fam, thank you so much for subscribing. I would love to take your attention to these guidelines where it says that community guidelines should be in place all the time. Hindi sinabing may on and off yung community guidelines. When you are in, yes, Ate Meet Marlene, they put me on timeout because nag-capital letter po ulit ako. Tapos, nung gumamit ako ng ayokong i-delete, dinilit din nila in the end yung aking smiley face because bawal nga daw yung emojis. Guys, emojis are totally acceptable as long as you're using it moderately. Gradimir, hello to you. Always remember that if everything is under moderation, it's always acceptable because hindi naman sinabi sa atin na you cannot use this, you cannot do that. Always remember that the spam, deceptions, deceptives in YouTube and the scams doesn't fall on that category na bawal yun. Kapag sinabi mo na doon sa link nga ng channel binaba mo yun acceptable for you. I don't get it. If you say you've left a comment repeatedly, paulit-ulit ka nagbe-mention ng heart, pero naging 3. Remember, it's also unacceptable for Streamlabs. Kapag pag inon mo yung alert dun sa Streamlabs, kapag inon mo yung may blocking dun na pag inulit ng isang tao 2 beses at gumamit siya ng 3 heart, ita-time out ka ni Streamlabs. Merong ganun si Streamlabs na what you call this one. Merong ganung si Streamlabs na feature, na widgets. Na Streamlabs can put you in a timeout if you are using what you call this one, the Emoji'S 3 times in a row. Yung parang heart, 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 heart. Yung ganun. They will put you in timeout. But always remember that when your comments, and the sole purpose of that comment is to gather personal information, yun ang mali. But if you are going to tell me that I am not even putting any spam comments in your live stream, I've just came into your live stream and suddenly you put me on timeout because I use the capital letters. For me, I would really love that host to read. Okay, let's go back to why are they having this kind of YouTubers rule. Hindi ko alam kung saang rule book na naman nila nakuha to. And one thing for sure that we only have one policy. Ikaw, ako, lahat tayo nang nasa YouTube ay iisa lang yung policy. And this policies applies to our YouTube uploads, to our live stream, and any other features in this platform. There is no such thing as you are above me and I am under you. There is no such thing as that. Regardless of how many subscribers do you have, even if you have 1,000 and I have 8,000, we are all equal with regards to the policies of YouTube. YouTube don't have any exception to the rule if you have lesser subscribers and I have a higher subscriber than you. I hope that is acceptable behavior for all of us. That if you go inside the live stream, you are not going you are what you call this one, you are not being abusive to the host nor to the people inside the stream, because a live stream is intended to stream for a content like my live stream, like I've explained in my latest vlog, that I always prepare for this. I always read before I stream. So if you are doing the paangat, okay, you always have to make sure that ikaw din ay nagpa-follow ng rules ni YouTube. There is no difference between a content live stream and you are doing the paangat live stream, whatever you want it to be called. But at the end of the day, both of us are following the guidelines of YouTube. Both of us follow the same policy of YouTube. There is no rule such as you have your own rule and I have my own rule. It's just so happened that you wanted to implement this and I wanted to implement this. The only difference between you and me is that yung sa live streamer na sinasabi ko, it's not like it's not like for everybody. What I'm just saying is that live streamer and myself, the only thing is that we have a different outlook. I cannot blame her of having that kind of outlook. Maybe because that's how she grew her channel. Maybe when she was growing, when she was just starting in YouTube, that's what other people are doing in her community. That's the reason why they have this kind of thinking na, oh, this is not acceptable, because the one who prepared her to be on the live stream have the same kind of thinking or the same kind of rule. Parang ganun siguro yung nung bago lang siya mag-monetize, ginagawa yon ng mga nagpapaangat sa kanya. It just so happened maybe that the people around me when I am preparing myself for live stream were just very few. It's Mama Ingrata, Champ Journey, and Gemeline Ronda. These 3 channels that I am with last May. They are very polite. They are very I'm not saying that her community is not polite. What I'm just saying is just for myself, I am with the right people. I am with the right community for myself, okay? Para lang sa sarili ko. Iba-iba naman tayo ng community. We all have a different communities and we all have respected influencer on our community. So, I'm just speaking for myself. All I wanted to tell you is you can tell your viewers politely. You can tell your viewers that this is not acceptable because according to the rules, hi Japinay, this is what is stated in the rules. Parang sinabihan mo yung bata na wag kang tumalon dyan. pero hindi mo pinaliwanag sa bata kung bakit hindi siya pwedeng tumalon dyan. Dahil pag tumalon ka dyan, malulunod ka sa dagat. Or kapag tumalon ka dyan, mababalian ka. You complete the sentence. My channel, hello. You always have to explain to them bakit bawal ang emojis. Dahil sinabi dito sa community guidelines, blah, 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 blah. Then I will understand. Hindi ako ma-offend kung talagang nakalagay siya sa YouTube community guidelines. Correct? If you don't agree with me, guys, please feel free to type the comments. J. I wanted you to have, you can deliberately tell your viewers no kung ano yung tama, ano yung mali, because we all have the right to tell our viewers because it is our own stream. But YouTube will definitely not allow anyone in YouTube that trying to bully their audience or trying to what you call this one, parang thank you my channel, parang they kind of parang kapag hindi kanila ka-membro or hindi kanila ka-community, you are kind of being outcasted, parang ganon. That's really what I felt. So, sana po sa lahat ng mga nagla-livestream, you always have to have this kind of feeling na mai-input ninyo sa inyong mga chatters na, wow, this is so welcoming. Wow, this is a nice place to visit. Everybody so accommodating. That's why you have a moderator. That's why Ate Jaren is there, Lagum is there, to make sure, guys, that, my live stream is as healthy as I wanted it to be. I wanted na parang hindi ako, kasi hindi nga ako nakatingin sa akin chat box, I have this feeling na confident ako na walang ibang mangyayari sa live stream ko na hindi maganda dahil alam ko yung mga taong pinagkakatiwala ko yung live stream ko na andyan. So that's the reason why na parang don't just say na parang meron kasi nagtanong, host, bakit hindi ka po nagbibigay ng jacket? Hello. Ang sabi niya is na, baguhan ka lang dito, no? Hindi mo alam ang patakaran ko. Ako lang ang pwedeng magbaba ng mga link. Naiintindihan mo ba? Kung gusto mong sumali, nandyan yung sa description box ang Google Form. Which in the first place, yung Google Form na yan, nagsimula yan kay Champ Journey. Ginaya ko, tapos kumalat na siya. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yun yung simula niyan. It came from Champ Journey. Dahil parang naubos na yung patience ni Champ. Parang hindi niya na alam paano parang sobrang dami nung chatters that time. Kailangan niya ma-maintain yung flow ng parang merong nangyari yun something, then suddenly Champ came up with this idea na pwedeng gamitin yung Google Form. And then, I used the Google Form and then, suddenly, kumalat na yung Google Form. Tama ba ako, Champ? I think it was Champ. It was really Champ who started that. So, Marie, hello to you. So, ganun sana yung magiging impact natin sa ating mga kapwa. Don't just tell them off. Don't just tell them that it is wrong. Explain to them nicely. Welcome them. Huwag mong sabihin na, baguhan ka lang dito. Ito yung rules. Ganyan. Guys, I would love to inspire you all that yung parang gawin nating ang community natin dito sa YouTube to be as friendly as parang wag kang manliliit ng tao, ganun. Yes, Champ was right. Talagang alam ko galing talaga yan kay Champ. Hindi ako ayoko nung ganung na parang ayokong maranasan nino man ang naranasan ko kasi masakit. Wala akong ginagawang masama. Suddenly you will ita-time off mo ko, sasabihin mong mali ako. Tapos suddenly yung nakita mo yung channel ko, babaguhin mo yung the way natitingnan, is JANICE B pala to, yung parang ganun. Medan Vlog, thank you so much. So, if you have this kind of attitude towards your viewers, please try to check first before you tell off your audience. Hindi mo just pwedeng sabihin na parang ikaw yung mas nakakalamang sa kapwa mo dahil alam mo yung rules, which in fact hindi mo nga rin alam yung rules. Paano mo sinabing bawal yung capital letters? Paano mo sinabing bawal yung ganito, bawal yung ganito? Inisip ko talaga, meron pa ba ako talagang hindi nababasa doon sa comment spam? Meron pa ba talaga akong hindi nakalimutan na i-scan doon sa comment spam kung ano yung acceptable at ano yung hindi? You always have to remember. Yes, Azur, thank you so much. Rojan, thank you so much. Rojan82, thank you for coming. Ding, 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 ding. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yun. So, I would love you to have this kind of parang welcoming attitude towards your audience, because at the end of the day, you are not above me nor above anyone. It just so happened that you are the host, but you don't have the power or the parang meron kang extra authority na parang you tell the audience of this and that. If that is correct, I will completely say thank you to you. Talaga sasabihin ko, ay thank you host kasi hindi ko po alam, pasensya na po. I still apologize kasi ginamit ko nga yung capital letter kasi ayaw niya ng capital letter. I totally understand that I need to respect the host, but somehow, always remember this, respect can be earned. You don't ask for it. You can earn that quickly in just one simple thought, one simple action that will lead to a much more respectable attitude towards you. So always remember that before you tell something that this is not acceptable, this is acceptable, you always have a guidelines. That's the reason why in every stream that I have, if there's any content, I always make sure na the description box is full of information where you can read, where you can share to your audience. Because you cannot be a teacher if you don't know how to teach. You cannot be a listener if your ears were closed and if your heart is closed. That's why in the beginning of my stream, I always say that may God grant me the wisdom that I will be able to share it from my heart and not from my lips. And for you to be able to listen to me with your heart and not with your ears. So that's why I wanted you to have this yung parang paalala lang sa ating mga kapwa YouTuber that we are all equal in the eyes of YouTube. You are not above me nor below me. We are all equal like in the eyes of God. We are all equally blessed with all the talent. It just so happened that thank you, Champ. It just so happened that sometimes we have this kind of thinking na parang no, mas malaki yung channel ko sa'yo, mas may alam ako sa'yo. Bakit si Mama Ingrata? She is not like that. Every time there's something like more of parang technical, anak gising, akyat ka sa stream ko, you need to explain. Because she is more of strategic and I am more of technicality. So she can easily accept that she is wrong, and she can easily accept that she don't know this because she is more of strategic way of how to grow your channel. And if you want to have more of technicality on what is acceptable and what is not, then I can explain to you only the things that I know. I cannot explain to you the things that I don't know neither. Okay? So, meron akong gusto sanang i-share sa inyo, but there's one thing more, guys, that, naalala nyo, if you guys remember, I gave you this idea before na, when you are doing your live stream, kapag hindi kayo makakabuo, if you cannot film anything, you can take it out as a highlight of your stream. If you remember this, yung parang sa clip art nyo, parang once you finish your stream, you can trim your live stream, and then you can pick up the highlights from your live stream and make that as your content. Someone did that already, and I was kind of sabi ko kay Ate Jalen kanina, sabi ko, ate, you remember this? I was teaching you, I was teaching my streamers na, you know, you can do this. If you don't have time to film, you can do this, you can do that. You know, so I don't know if idea niya na yun dati, pero sinabi ko na yun sa stream ko dati, and I was kind of, oh my God, naunahan niya ako, but it's okay. This is just like a realization for me na just leave everything under your hat. Yung ganun. So, Vikay Kikay, thank you so much. So, I would love to encourage each one of you to try to improve your channel, improve your stream by applying what is acceptable in the community guidelines. Meron isang live streamer that said na iba yung community strike, iba yung copyright strike. Of course, it is different. Community strike if you have violated the community guidelines. Copyright if you have violated the copyright strike. So magkaiba yun ha. You always have to remember. And yesterday, oy, nag-hi silang dalawa, si Lagom tsaka si Ja. Yesterday, I went to work and then I received a reminder that there's a lot of channels being shut down, requested to shut down because they've continually violating and using the music owned by a particular company, particular big company na parang paulit-ulit nilang ginagamit yung music. They have all these requests. And guys, paalala sa mga gumagamit ng music, sa mga kumakanta, you always have to make sure that you are following the fair usage of that particular music, okay? Because hindi yan sila agad-agad, hindi yan agad-agad, guys, nagsa-strike sila. Hindi agad-agad nagko-community claim yan, copyright claim sila. Tandaan nyo, I have uploaded the music. It's not like a music. It was a birthday party. I've uploaded last year, 2019 nagkaroon ako ng copyright claim May of 2020 nung na-monetize na ako. The whole time, I've gained about 2,000 views already. Wala akong copyright claim doon sa music na yon. Pero noong na-monetize ako around July again, naka-receive ako ng copyright claim doon sa isang tala na sayaw at minute ko na lang. Ang daming doon parte doon sa music na yon na claim nila, which I felt na parang before naman hindi ako na-claim. So guys, it doesn't mean that na parang ay wala akong claim, walang copyright claim dun sa music na ginamit ko. It doesn't mean it's not 100% that when you did the self-checking, which is when you put it unlisted, wala nang copyright claim. It's not an assurance. It's just that parang self-checking or self-authentication lang yung ginawa mo. Okay? Just to start your upload. Okay? So, I'm going to take you to this part na yes, nagkatagpo na sila now. Comment spam. Dito lang tayo mag-focus. Ano ba yung rules ng iba't ibang YouTuber at bakit nila pinagbabawal yung mga bagay-bagay? Let's take one community guidelines at a time. Number 1 is comments about surveys or giveaways that promotes pyramid scheme. Wala namang gumagawa nun sa atin. So, parang ibig lang sabihin, huwag kang magsusolicit or magpa-promote something that really is related to a pyramid scheme. Okay? I hope that's very clear with all of us. Number 2, pay per click referrals in comments or in your live stream. There's a lot of YouTubers nowadays that they are very vocal that they are selling watch hours, that they are selling the boosting, that they are selling, magganito lang kayo, aalagaan ko kayo, ganito, blah, 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 blah. But I'm not referring to any perks, okay? I'm not referring to the perks. I'm referring to the selling. Okay? So, because it's very different when this particular perks were available in their membership that they can play your videos. Okay? But it's different. It's pay per click. Like you're paying them for clicking your ads or your videos. That is completely not allowed. Okay. Number 3, comments that falsely claim to offer full video content. This could be yung palang sinasabi doon, Joy Nails, hello to you. Ang sinasabi doon is, kunyari, nilagay mo doon probinsyano sa TV, probinsyano, parang pinapanood mo, akala mo, mapapanood mo yung the full probinsyano, which in fact, hindi pala yun yung laman. That is also considered as a spam. Parang na-deceive mo yung audience mo, na akala mo makakapanood sila, which in fact, hindi pala yung laman. Parang kumuha ka lang ng excerpt doon, tapos ginawa mo siya, akala mo kabuuan na yun, which you falsely put it as a ino-offer mo sa kanila na mapapanood nila yung ganitong teleserye o mapapanood nila yung ganitong drama or ganon, something like that. That is considered as a spam. Malware, of course, ito yung mga phishing site, yung parang naalala nyo once, naalala nyo, Minsan may nag-drop dito sa atin ng ano. Guys, please do listen to this. This is very, very important. One time, somebody dropped a link here in my comment section, and that link will lead to our dashboard. Naalala nyo yan, nung minsan isang araw, nagtataka ako nung pag-click ko ng link niya, that leads to my dashboard, and at that time na down yung aking live stream. I think Champy will remember that. Naalala nyo once na baba yung live stream ko, it was my first time. That time there was this link that was dropped in my yes po, Ate Jaren. Papasok na ako dyan sa boosting na yan. I-explain ko na yan sa inyo. Because there's a misunderstanding and misconception that is acceptable. Now, let's finish this one. This is called phishing site. P-I-S-H-I-N-G. Phishing site. Ito yung mga trying to take your information through that link. Kapag kilik mo yon at it leads you to your login details at mapupunta siya sa dashboard mo, you always have to make sure that you have complied for your two-way security. Diba? So guys, sa inyong mga nagpapababa pa rin kayo ng live stream, always remember that you are very responsible na walang magbababa ng link that leads to any malware or phishing site. P-H-I-S-H-I-N-G. Ang tawag doon ay phishing sites. Yun ang pagkilik mo yon, makukuha nila yung mga information mo, yung passwords mo, yung mga ganon. That is completely not allowed in YouTube. So please be very, very careful of this kind of links that being dropped in your YouTube live stream. Okay? So, lalo na kapag wala kayong two-way security into your live stream. Or, no, credentials. Okay? Yung mga counterfeit na mga items, for example, sinabi mo nag-comment ka na para bumili kayo nitong wallet na to, example, itong wallet na to ay mabibili mo sa 10 pounds lang. This is like a Louis Vuitton, blah blah blah, and you said i-click mo yung link na to na ibababa ko, and then you will be able to buy this just for 10 pounds. Na alam mo namang hindi to 10 pounds, di ba? So, these were called comments to link to counterfeit shops. Yun ang ibig sabihin na pag binaba mo yung link for them to be able to buy this kind of counterfeited stocks or items, this you will be considered you have violated the community guidelines. Tandaan nyo yon na hindi kayo pwede basta-basta maglagay ng link with a link to a counterfeited shops. Okay? And ito yung pinaka gusto kong ipaalala. Next line. Hey guys, please check out my channel. Guys, dalawin nyo naman ako or puntahan nyo yung channel ko. Lalo na kapag nilagay mo to doon sa comments sa mga videos na pinapanood ninyo. Okay? Yes, Meet Marlene just confirmed that it happened to her. To happen to one of the nagpapaangat. So guys, that's the reason why nagiging ano na tayo ngayon. Nagiging mas aware na tayo, nagiging more vigilant na tayo. Tandaan nyo tong sasabihin ko. No, I cannot give this to you because it has my initials. Alam mo naman si kuya mo pag nagbigay, di ba? Kailangan may initial. May initial yan. So, lalagay ko din doon. JP. So, akin pa rin yung wallet na yun pag nagkataon. Kasi, yung initial mo, initial ko din. Kasi si Ate Rona hindi. Ate Jaren kasi is Rona, hindi daw siya. Joy Nels, ako yung nanalo, hindi ikaw. Ha, tandaan nyo yun guys ha. Hey guys, check out my channel. you know that is a comment spam. Okay, guys? So, I hope that's very clear that when you say that, hey guys, please check out my channel, yon mali na talaga kayo. Oo, nilagay namin JP. So, kapag ayaw mo na ng wallet, ibalik mo yung wallet kasi initial ko pa rin yung nakalagay doon. JP. Yan. Yun kasi yung gusto niya. Yan. Next one. Okay guys, wala nang gagawa na yung hey guys nyo na yan ha. Hey guys, please check out my channel. Hey guys, puntahan nyo ako. Anim yung balik ko sa inyo. Hey guys, ang dami yung hey guys. Palitan nyo naman. Okay? Wag nyo gagamitin yun. Okay? And alam nyo naman yung posting the same comment. Yun lang naman guys. It's not a complete list but it's not also limited to that. So, hindi po sinabi doon na bawal kang maglagay ng emojis, bawal kang gumamit ng capital letters. Saan banda doon saan ako doon nagkamali? Ang paggamit ng emojis na isang smile lang at ang paggamit ng capital letters, saan nagkamali si JANICE B at that time na ita-time off mo at sasabihin mo bago ka pa lang ba dito? Hindi ako nagmamagaling guys na parang tagal na ako dito. Nung sinabi ko sa kanya na live streamer din po ako, pasensya na po. Doon ako doon siya naglaylo. So, I don't want this to happen to anyone. Lalo na kapag baguhan pa lang, you are trying to scare them. Tinuruan pa niya yung ano ibig sabihin ng dikit, ano ibig sabihin ng bakit ka nandito. Alam mo ba kung bakit ka nandito? Dahil ito yung lugar kung saan mamimit mo yung kapwa mo YouTuber at magiging kaibigan mo sila at masusubaybayan ka nila. Ikaw din, susubaybayan mo sila. Live stream were intended for what? The paangat were intended for what? Dito ako magko-concentrate ng maigi sa inyo guys. I will be very blunt and I will be very brave to say this. Because gusto ko mas maiintindihan ninyo ng buong buo. Huwag nyo nang pansinin kung sino nagsasabi sa inyo, kung si JANICE B o si LCJ yung nagsasabi. Or si Ingrata D. Ortiz yung nagsasabi. The reason why I'm here is to try to educate us all. Tayong lahat. Ano ba yung tamang proseso kung bakit tayo nandito sa YouTube? What is the right way to be a YouTuber? Now tell me. I did all this paangat as well. I did all this. Ginawa ko na kahit anong mga paraan noon. Naalala to ni Champ at saka ni Lagum. I did everything na parang lahat na yan, I did that. But I stopped. I completely stopped. Because I know na hindi na siya healthy. And even Lagom, talagang sabi ni Lagom sa akin, ate, balik ka na sa dati kasi kokonti na lang yung nanonood sa atin. I totally understand the feelings of Lagom. Si Lagom nagsabi sa akin na, ate, paangat naman tayo minsan, para dumami din tayo. Gusto ko may 30 na tayo, gusto ko at least 20 tayo, ganyan. Of course, hindi sanay si Lagom at that time. We used to have like 60, 70 kasi nga nagpapaangat tayo. Ganyan. But my viewers went down, but my revenue is not going down. Come to think about this graph. Kapag accountant kayo, mas maiintindihan nyo to, or meron kayong, magaling kayo sa math, or a mathematician kayo. If the demand is higher than the supply, or the supply is, economics pala, mali-mali na naman ako. Sa economics pala natin yung dinidiscuss. Hi, Remy! Ang gusto ko lang sabihin dito guys is, noong maraming demand sa subscribers count, ang dami ding nagpapaangat. Noong wala ng demand, hindi naman demand, kung noong nagkatanggalan na ng mga subscribers, na wala na yung demand, nandyan pa rin naman yung paangatan, di ba? Now, tatanungin nyo ako, is it really, ano ba yung dapat natin talagang gawin? Tama ba yung sinasabi nila na, sabi ko kasi sa inyo, huwag kayong matakot if you are doing the right thing. Kapag nagpapaangat kayo but you are still doing the right thing, continue doing that. So, kung sa tingin niyo, I did an experiment already na pag binaba mo ng binaba yung link ng intro ko, definitely kakapit ka, sa makatlo, tanggal ka na. Alam niyo yun, kasi naging spam na yung comment na yun eh. Yung comment na binababa nila Jay sa akin, nila basta yung gumagamit ng mga intro ko, na binababa sa live stream nila. Kakapit yon, pero hindi yun magtatagal. Dahil that link was already considered as spam. Na-detect na yun ni YouTube. It was very, very clear in my analytics that a lot of subscribers lost coming from that video. What does it mean for all of us? Bakit ko to sinishare sa inyo? Pwede ko naman to itago na sa sarili ko, di ba? Pwede, kasi nakakahiya to sabihin. But why should I be shy if this will do good to my fellow? Ang gusto ko lang sabihin is, matuto tayo sa pagkakamali nating lahat. Noong paulit-ulit tayo nagva-violate, paulit-ulit tayo nagbababa ng link, paulit-ulit na pare-pareho yung binababa natin ng link, before it was acceptable. Bakit siya acceptable before? Just come to think of it, na last March, convert tayo into a machine, naging robot yung naging robot, bot ba tawag doon? Robot o bot o machine, whatever is that called. Ang YouTube, walang tao ang YouTube noon before, naalala nyo, walang tao kasi syempre lockdown, hindi pa, everybody's working from home. So, ngayon, from the 20th of September, they were back to humans. Naging human na po yung moderator ngayon ni YouTube. They were back to how they used to review all the videos and all this. If you guys notice, hindi na ngayon ganun kadali magbigay ng moderator. If you guys notice that. And my channel is still under review. I can still show you that my channel is still under review with YouTube. Why? Because I've reported. You see this? No, they were still asking me some more information about my channel, kung sino yung mga moderators ko. Sino yung mga moderators ko, and bakit hindi nagiging moderator agad yung mga binibigyan ko ng moderator. So, all this, I am being reviewed, and kapag natapos na yung review ko, guys, i-share ko yun sa inyo. Definitely, I will be sharing that with you guys, what happened, and kung ano yung naging resulta, kung bakit delayed yung pagbibigay ng moderator. But one thing for sure, that if you have any videos that have no views at all or less than 10, this were being taken out by YouTube. Okay, ito yung nakalagay sa kanila. No problem, Joy Nails. So I would love to encourage each one of you guys to please follow the community guidelines. Nandito tayo, pwede tayong lumaki ng subscribers if we are going to boost. Narinig niyo yung word na boost? Gulat kayo? If we are going to boost, how are we going to boost our subscribers? Are you ready for my answer? Hindi ko sinabing bumili kayo. Okay? I didn't say na bumili kayo. Tapusin nyo. How do you boost your subscribers, and how are you going to boost your watch hours? Do you want to know my answer? Press 1 if you guys wanted to know my answer. Alam nyo ba na acceptable yung pagbo-boost? Okay. Natatawa lang ako, guys. Pero ito, seryoso na ako. Paano mo mabuboost ang subscribers count mo at matatawa kayo sa sagot ko, at yung watch hours nyo in the right way, an acceptable way, and legal way. Okay? So, this is it. Nung nakita ko to, yung title na to, actually, I was talking to Ate Jolly Bobbies when it happened. Sabi sa akin, Ate Jolly, anong ginagawa mo? Nakikipag-usap ako kay Ate Jolly. I was listening to this YouTuber. Sabi niya, boosting for parang 4,000 watch hours. Sabi ko, ha? Siya magtuturo ng kung paano mag-boost ng 4,000 watch hours at saka subscribers? It's very, very impossible kasi ganito. Bago ko ibigay yung sagot ko, naalala nyo yung sa Twitch, TWITCH. Sa Twitch at saka sa Facebook, pwede kang mag-boost. Right? Si Ate Ding 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 nandyan eh. Pwede kang mag-boost sa mga gamers, pwedeng mag-boost. Hindi sinabi na dito sa YouTube, pwede kang mag-boost. That is the misconception of things. Sa Twitch, sa Facebook, pwede kang mag-boost. Sa YouTube, hindi ka pwedeng mag-boost. Pero, may paraan paano mag-boost ng 1,000 watch hours at subscribers. Paano? Listen to this. Walang bago. Wala naman akong bagong sasabihin. Let's focus doon sa 4,000 watch hours. We all know na malapit nang matanggal yung playlist because we've been repeatedly what you call this one? Iris, hello baby, you're back. I've heard your mom singing the song. I don't have a voice. I'm gonna sing soon because we are creating something and I have to sing. walang ano. Eto, ituturo ko sa inyo guys. Listen up, yo. Okay. Paano mag-boost ng 4,000 watch hours in YouTube? Number 1, as we all know that playlist will soon be gone dahil nga ginagamit ito na nagiging source ng mga watch hours. Napansin nyo, syempre, sabihin, ipi-play all kita. O, tataas ngayon yung watch hours mo. This, of course, hindi tayo makakalagpas sa YouTube. Okay? Well, yes, the song is entitled si Ate Rizzy yung si Ate Rizzy yung unang kumanta, so I have to continue Ate Rizzy's part and then we all gonna sing. I know you will be part of it, Iris. I know you will be part of it with Sweetnessy because your mom is part of it and it's a family song, yung ganun. Yeah, Sweetnessy family will be singing a song with so kami magkakanta. So pero wag niyo nang pakinggan yung kanta ko. Let's go to the topic. How to boost your 4,000 watch hours? Listen to this, yo. There's no such thing as hindi siya acceptable dito sa sasabihin ko. If you guys have a video and this video is kind of trending and up to date at ikaw mismo ang mag-upload nito, hindi mo to kinuha sa iba, although it's trending but you are the one used it, and you were the first ones who uploaded this video, definitely you will get the 4,000 watch hours quickly. So there's no such thing as boosting in that. You have boosted your own self. Ikaw mismo, yung YouTube video na yon, siya yung nakapagbigay sa iyo ng 4,000 watch hours. My husband was listening to another YouTuber earlier, siguro mga 3 hours ago. Sabi niya, Han, pakinggan mo to yung mga sasabihin daw niya. If you are doing this, and tinry naming i-analyze doon sa in-upload naming video na Dalgona Coffee, lahat yon na check namin yung checklist. Number 1, that is trending. Number 2, ginawa agad namin. Number 3, in-upload ka agad namin. Number 4, naging creative ako dun sa paggagawa ko. Hindi ako nangopya kung paano ko ginawa. Ginawa ko yun the way I wanted it to do. At okay naman yung metadata ko. Okay naman yung thumbnail ko. Kaya ako nakakuha nun. That's why that video itself na-boost yung 4,000 watch hours ko. And it happened just so sobrang dali, as in ang bilis-bilis. So in that way, that is the acceptable way of boosting your video in your watch hours by creating a video that will truly give a benefit to your channel. Yun yung sabi mong binoost mo ang sarili mo because you have created this video that were able to boost your watch hours. So try to get this instead of it's their own business, okay? I'm not against them. All I want here is to teach you the right way. Paano kung wala kayong pambayad, di ba? Paano kung ano? And then one thing for sure, you have to do it with the right people. So, yun yung sinabi niyang, nagulat kasi ako, sabi ko, ano kaya yung sasabihin na to? It was kind of a very, parang saan nakalagay doon is, how to boost your 4,000 watch hours. And I was like, is he really going to do that? And yun pala yung laman nun. Yun pala yung laman ng kanyang video, which really, for me, is the truth. The truth with boosting your own 4,000 watch hour in your own way. Without asking someone to play watch to watch, without asking someone to play your playlist, without any help from somebody. It's just because you have uploaded your video right away when it was trending. It was sobrang bago, ikaw yung mga kauna-unahan nag-upload. When they come to search that particular videos, isa ka sa mga naunang nag-upload, isa ka sa unang nagbuo ng concept na yon. So you have acclaimed yourself that you were able to boost your 4,000 watch hours by yourself without any violation or any doubt that you have tried to boosted it with an invalid traffic. Yun yung gusto kong sabihin sa inyo. Now, paano ko ngayon paano naman yung boosting ng 4,000 subscribers? Hi Ate Ina! This is it. When this video boosted your 4,000 watch hours, your viewers will turn into a subscriber. Did you get the flow? You don't need to worry about your 1,000 when you have this particular video that supported your watch hour. They will become your subscribers. Yes, right? Yes, John. Because if this is the truth, we don't need to worry. Yes, Joy Nails, you don't need to worry about na parang do I need to go to the paangat? Do I need to go to here and there for me to meet all this? Yes, I 6K every 28 days. See? This is the secret revealed. When this kind of, Tito Weng, I hope you feel better na, this is the secret, the best ingredients na parang sasabihin mo na paano naging masarap yung tagumpay mo. It's simply because you have inputted, naligay mo ang lahat, na yung checklist na binigay ko sa inyo. This is up to date, this is that. Guys, if you are going to keep on uploading a video, it's okay po Tita Weng, if you've been very consistent, kapag sinabi mo na, yeah, I'm doing the live stream, that's the reason why I don't have an upload, take a trim, take a clip, take like a shorter version of that. Sino ba naman ang manonood ng isang oras na paulit? Si Umanix lang yun. Si Umanix lang talaga ang alam kong gumagawa ng manonood talaga siya. Because you know why I've come to know na pinanood ni Umanix yung buong live stream ko doon sa 1 hour and 15 minutes. Sabi ko, ano kaya sinasabi ni Umanix sa akin? Na ate, paki-PM ako doon sa 1 hour and 15 minutes clip ditong video. So, ibig sabihin, pinakinggan niya yung sinasabi ko doon sa 1 hour and 15 minutes. And that's the reason why I always come to the point na kailangan merong content yung pinagsasabi ko dito. Hindi pwedeng masayang yung mga minuto na binibigay ninyo sa akin para manood or makinig. Because everybody have their own money to buy a data or nagbabayad kayo ng load. Except, of course, for Ate Rizzy. Si Ate Rizzy may free na wifi kasi nagtatrabaho siya sa ganung company. But what I'm just trying to say to you is make use of every yung resources ng isang viewer or ng isang listener to listen to you. If you guys are just talking nonsense and then trying to say, okay, hi, come, let's go, and I'm really encouraging each one of you guys, if you have a live streamer, always have a content. Always, always, and always. Why? Because people will definitely like and love you and follow you if you've been consistently giving value to them and they are giving value to you as the host as well. Hi, Lucky Gemstone. I wanted to have this kind of input to each and every one of you who are listening to me, that every time you have this spare time, while you are, kapag sumasali kayo sa paangat, number 1 rule for me, na kapag tinanong nyo ako kung ano yung kailangan at gusto kong gawin ninyo kapag sumasali kayo sa mga ganitong live streamer, always have a battle. Ano yung, hindi bote ha, you always ready for the battle. Ano yung bala ninyo, pag pumasok kayo doon, always bring your own, the most recent upload. Kung wala kayong bago, don't enter. Alam nyo kung bakit? You are just going to waste your time. Didikit yan, matatanggal din yan. Because if the host will repeat the same link na ginagamit niya dati pa, didikit, tatanggal yan. Okay? So, always remember this, that if you have this kind of attitude of going to one live stream to another, at ang intention ninyo is to gain subscribers, always remember, you need to have a most recent upload when you're going there. Mahaba man yan o maikli, I encourage you to have a long video. Why? Because the longer that you have, the more time you can accumulate when they are going to watch the full length of that video. Kapag 10 minutes yung video, all you need to have is 6 viewers, 6 na viewers, isang oras na yon. So if you're going to do the math of the 4,000 boosting hours, 4,000, kapag 10 minutes yan, ilan ang viewers na kailangan mo. Always come to think, lalo kapag hindi ka pa monetize, 240,000 minutes, okay? Divide mo by 10 minutes, you need to have 24,000 of viewers completing that 10 minutes of your video. Ilan naman na 10 hours, paano kung may 100 ako na upload? So all you need to have is 240 na channel na manunood sa'yo na viewers. Imposibleng hindi kasi 1,000 ang kailangan natin, di ba? 1,000 subscribers. So sa 1,000 subscribers na yan, nanood sila ng 10 minutes each. Ilan na na-gain mo? 10,000. Sa isang video pa lang. Di ba? So, I wanted you to have this kind of thinking na try to take the opportunity of each of your viewers to complete the whole video. If you have the 10 minutes video, it's better. 30 minutes video, ilan ang nanood sa 30 minutes? Sa 30 minutes na yon, 6 ang nanood. 180 minutes equivalent to 3 hours. And you need 4,000 watch hours. So, make use of all the opportunity na ibinigay sa inyo every single time na may upload kayo. Nandun na kayo sa nagpapaangat. Request the host. Host, pwede po ba na yung latest po yung ibaba ninyo? Chipida, si Chippy TV, go to Chippy TV. Sabihin mo, may bago po akong palabas host, pwede yun po yung ibaba yung link mamaya. It's completely okay. GP hindi niya ni-repeat yung iyong link. Isang beses lang niya binaba. Walang repetition, walang massive, walang spam. It's still acceptable. It's okay to drop the link as long as it's once. But if you repeat it, if you've been massively doing it, then it's considered as spam. Did you get me? Pwedeng magbaba ng link as long as hindi ito inulit, hindi naging repetitive, hindi naging massive. So, I hope that's very clear with you guys na pwedeng magbaba, pwedeng mag-comment with a link to, hindi ikaw hindi ko sinabing ikaw, ang host ang sinasabi ko, hindi ikaw, kasi tayong mga commenter, we are not allowed to drop the link of our channel. Malinaw na malinaw yun sa community guidelines. So, sana basahin ninyong maigi. Because if you're going to put in them, posting the same comment with a link to your channel. Malinaw to guys di ba? This, basahin nyo to, screenshot nyo, unawain nyo maigi. Posting with a link to your channel. Ikaw mismo nagbaba, yun. Community guidelines talaga yun. Okay? Pero kapag iba yung nagbaba, it's completely okay. As long, yung moderator nagbaba, okay. Yung host nagbaba, okay. Pero ikaw, basahin mo. Hindi naman medyo mahirap basahin yan. Posting the same comment repeatedly with a link to your channel. Pero kapag sinabi naman niya na ang host, as long as it's not repeatedly and massively, yun, it's still allowed. Because kapag pinasok natin tong word na to, pag pinasok natin tong community guidelines na to, that repetitive comments leaving large amounts of identical, doon na papasok kapag paulit-ulit kasi nga ay sobrang talamak na yung pagbaba ng link na yun. And then, that Meg's World, hello to you, that become a spam. So, I hope guys that you are able to pick up this from here. So, if you think boosting, not hindi yung way na sinabi ko, pero nag-boost ka ng viewers mo, nag-boost ka, it's by Irie, thank you so much. If you have boosted, remember, this were allowed in different platforms like in Twitch, but not in YouTube. Sabihin mo yung iba, yung gamers, ganito, but I have just read the whole guidelines, and it's not allowed. It's called invalid. You are using an invalid traffic. You are using what you call this one, your engagement, fake engagement, and that will fall in the community guidelines. So I hope that you will able to apply this to your channel. You can boost the way I've teach you how to boost your 4,000 watch hours and your subscribers. In doing that, you are not going to get worried if you have violated any community guidelines. You will not get any strike. Brand Lavender Vlog, thank you. You are not in doubt of your of the source of your subscription and your watch hours. Okay, so about sa Google, yes po, of course, Meg's World, of course, you can ask me. Thank you so much. Because it is very important that you tell your viewers the right way. So, kapag sinabi mo sa akin, host, pwedeng mag-boost? Yes, but you have to do the proper way. Ang sinabi ko sa inyong boosting is the right way by producing a quality videos, a trending videos, and up-to-date videos, your own video. You are not using any copyright music, and all this, lahat, chinek, lahat ng checklist na yon. A Nightbot is still considered as a chatter, di ba? Because Nightbot is not exempted to the rule. It's still considered as Nightbot. If Nightbot is repeatedly dropping the same link or the same comment with a link to the channel, then it's still going to be picked up by the same regulation. There's no such thing as Nightbot goes above the rules of a community guidelines. We are not saying that Streamlabs, Nightbot, or another bot, whatever, hindi sila exempted. They are all equally. Remember po sa Streamlabs, meron sa Streamlabs kasi limited sila eh. Nagta-time out ka agad si Streamlabs kapag kapag kung ano yung sinet mo na gumamit siya ng repeated emojis. Yon. That's why I've told you, if it's just one emoji, it's completely okay. Pero kapag sinet mo na pinaulit-ulit, sinadetect na ni Streamlabs that you've been repeatedly and you become a spam subscriber, ita-time out ka niya. So, depende kung ano yung sinet mong rules kay Streamlabs. So, they were all equally have the same policy. Di po ba nag-apply ako sa AdSense? Pinalagay yung address mo at option do sa address line 1, line 2. Kailangan paglagay mo ng address mo do sa line 1 kasama yung city and province mo. Okay? Or halimbawa ng bahay mo. Okay. Line 1 will be the number, example is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then the street name, or kapag meron kayong mga village or something ganon, di ba, dun sa address din sa line 2, ilalagay mo dun yung complete, I suggest you put the whole into the line 2. Kasi, pero meron kapag pumunta ka kasi, I'll just open it para mas clear yung pagsabi ko. Okay, when I'm going to go to AdSense, okay, and then I'm going to, for example, change ko lang yung date, yung address ko, example lang naman, para hindi ko naman i-change. I go to my account, and then I go to personal settings, and then I go to my address, right? And then, hold on. Thank you so much, Belinda. Okay, then I'll just make it. Okay, then doon sa address, ang nakalagay ay, okay, line 1, all you have to put is your house number and then the street or yung village mo, may pangalan bawa, parang iba-iba sa Pilipinas, no? May mga village pa. Then, ilalagay mo yung line 2, i-complete mo doon. Pero yung city is your city itself. Okay? Hindi mo ilalagay sa line 2 yung city. Kasi yung city, meron siyang next line. Tapos, yung zip code mo next. And then yung phone number. So, if you have Rachel Sanico, thank you. And Yang Reyes, me and Vlog, thank you. So, Meg's World, line number 1 will be your house number, yung street name or yung village name, whatever. And then line 2, if for example, San Andres, then next is, wala namang city sa Romblon, so it's the province. Yung city is your province. Nakaligay dito. Okay, sa province mo ilalagay yung iyong line 2. Wala na ako nilagay sa line 2, line 1. Sa amin din kasi walang line 2, kasi line 1. Pero pag sa Philippines kasi, kailangan mo ilagay yung ano mo, yung parang barangay, ganon. Di ba may barangay pa sa atin, di ba? Pangalan ng barangay, tapos yung street name, barangay, blah 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 blah, o kaya naman yung village name, and then sa city, ilagay mo doon. Ate Pais, thank you so much. Ate Pais, hindi ako nakaano sa iyo last week, tsaka this week. Hindi ako naka-attend ng live stream mo. Tapos code lang is your zip code. Yung 4 yung sa Philippines, 'di ba? 4 yung zip code sa Philippines. Yun yung ilalagay mo. 4 yun. Tapos code lang ng bayan yun. Code ng bayan mo sa zip code. Yun. Okay? Nakalagay dun sa atin kasi 'di ba parang number ng bahay, tapos yung barangay, ganun, street name, tapos barangay, ilalagay mo dun sa line 2. Pero kung kasya naman sa line 1, pagkasyahin mo na sa line 1, ang importante naman nilagay mo yung province mo at saka yung zip code mo. Okay, but just to make sure. Okay, thank you Ate Pais. So, guys, I hope I was able to share with you, especially with boosting, ha? So, number ng house, then subdivision, tapos Adlen, barangay, yes. Yun yung pinalagay ko, nakatanggap naman niya, yung barangay, importante, tapos yung city, yun na yung, yun yung province, blah, 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 blah. Okay? So, yun yung nakalagay. Zion B, thank you so much. Yes, okay? So, very good. So, any other question? Okay? Guys, hindi sinabi na, oy, bawal mong sabihin na dikit, bawal sabihin yung dikitan mo ko, or subscribe mo ko, ako ha. Hindi sinabing, kasi, ang nakalagay kasi dito sa line natin is, you are allowed to encourage viewers to subscribe. Diba? Nakalagay yun doon. Pero, hindi ka allowed magsabi ng, hey guys, please check out my channel. When there's nothing to do with yung tawag dito? Yes, may pin na ako. May pin na ako. Siguro meron na rin kayo. Meron na rin siguro kayong pin. Ayun, that pinned message thingy is lit. Yes, it is lit. May pinned message na ako. So, I hope you guys are enjoying my lit message. Okay? So, make sure that you are only encouraging. Pag sinabi mo bang dikit, because it's just a confirmation that you are doing a sub for sub. That's the reason why they don't encourage you to use that word, because it's just a confirmation that yan nandiyan si Chippy, guys. Yung sinasabi ko sa inyo, mag-request lang kayo kay Chippy na meron ka rin naman Chippy kanina. So si Chippy, Char. Si Chippy meron yan, merong pin yan. May pin yan si Chippy. Pwede kayo mag-request kay Chippy na may bago kayong upload. Pwede yun yung ipapalabas si Chippy. Tanungin nyo kay Chippy, pag wala akong hindi ako pumapasok kay Chippy, hanggat wala akong bagong upload, yun yung paninindigan ko talaga. Kaya may bago akong upload, pupunta ako kay Chippy. Sa first pin host, automatic silang nag-email sa'yo. Tama. Okay. Sa first pin, once you have reached the verification threshold of $10, they will automatically send your pin. Okay? Mail your pin. Okay? So, if you have met the verification threshold of $10, they will mail your pin. Okay? So, you have to wait at least maximum of 4 weeks, but make sure that you have received your pin within 4 months. Otherwise, there will be no ads that will go through your videos. Yes, may bago akong video, Chippy. Siyempre, pupunta ako sa iyo kasi may bago akong video. At hindi ako pupunta sa live streamer at hindi ako magpaparamdam. I-share ko lang yung live stream nyo kapag nagpapaangat kayo tapos wala akong bagong video. Hindi ako magko-comment. Okay? Yeah, guys, 4 months. Pag nagpin ako, lalagay ko, lumabas kayo, gusto ko Ghost, bakit po yung iba, lampas na daw sila ng $10, wala pa din po daw. Okay. Okay, everybody, please listen to these lines. if you have reached your verification and you have waited 3 to 4 weeks and you still haven't received your PIN, you can request for a replacement PIN. Please watch the video of JANICE. There is a video how to request a replacement PIN. JANICE, guys, if you guys still haven't received your PIN, this is the if never received nila sa AdSense, dun mag-start yung count mo for 1 month. Yes, Meg's World, you are correct. Okay, if you guys know JANICE, this is the video that you can request for a PIN. Okay, hold on. How to request for a replacement PIN. This is the video itself. I haven't dropped this. How to request for replacement PIN. Yeah, that video that is coming from JANICE, naka third request, and then the fourth request, you can go to the troubleshooter verification. Troubleshooter of your PIN. Yun ikapaka fourth, but you always have to make sure that within the 4 months that they have mailed your PIN, you were able to enter that PIN. Otherwise, there will be no ads and you have to go through the same process again. Okay, so I hope that Niriza, thank you so much. Well, what if yung to do box list sa homepage, pag page mo kung saan mo pwedeng i-request yung PIN mo, what if yung to do box list sa home? Altiana Mendoza, thank you so much for coming. Meg's World, how to request your replacement PIN? Meron yun sa pinakababa. Maybe gamitan mo ng computer mo kung wala kang Team MKLD. Kung okay, I will give you the link of how to request for replacement PIN. Okay, this is the link. May PIN na ako, 3 binigay ni YouTube. Okay, kung may PIN, ako nga may PIN din ako sa sa may PIN din ako sa buwang na si Chippy Oy. Ito po yung link paano mag-request ng PIN. Once you sign in to AdSense, in the homepage, find the verification. Hindi po yung to-do list. PIN verification card, click verify. Kailangan mong i-click yung verify. You need to check view more and the card will be revealed. Okay? The card will be revealed. Di ba meron yung yes, yung box na yun walang hindi nakikita sa okay. Sign in to your AdSense page. In your AdSense homepage, you just follow me, okay? Find the verification code card. Yung verification PIN card, click verify para lumabas. I-click mo po yung verify para lumabas, okay? Then click resend PIN. Okay? Na-gets ba yun? Okay. See, Meg's World, this is the link. Okay, this is the link. You can just click that. Change your payment address. It will lead you to that. Doon mismo, ililid ka niyan. I-click mo yung link na nilagay ko and then change your payment address. Mag-click yan dyan. Okay? Yan na yung exact link para hindi na kayo maligaw. Okay? Wala yung card na yun, Miss JANICE B. Kasi i-click mo po yung verify. Kailangan mo pong mahanap yung word na verify. Althea Allen, you have to click the word verify. Click mo yan. Then, isa-sign in ka, pumunta ka sa payments, and then manage settings, and then may section doon. Okay. Okay. Again, sign in. Payments, go to payments, go to settings. After the settings, manage settings. Number 4 na ako Ate Dad's Kitchen, manage settings. Sa payment profile, click mo yung pencil, then next to the name and address, then update the address and press save, lalabas yung verify. Okay ba yun? Na-follow mo ba? Para mag-request ng replacement PIN, AdSense homepage, find PIN verification card, click verify. Okay? Kailangan view more to review. Yung view more, hindi talaga lalabas yun be kung hindi mo kinlik yung view more. View more. Ito. Meg, yan. You might need to click view more to reveal the card. Okay? Then click resend pin. Okay ba? Joshang Ose, thank you so much. So that's how you are going to request for your replacement pin. Okay? Copy. And if you're still lost, you follow this link. Okay? If you're still lost, follow that link. Okay? So that's how to request the replacement pin. Okay? Now let's go back to the topic again. Again, guys, again and again. Kapag pinagbawal yan, sasabihin talaga yan, hindi po yan ini-email ni YouTube na bawal gamitin. Okay? Hindi po ini-email ni YouTube na bawal gamitin. Kasi, meron isang YouTuber din, nagsabi niya, hindi ako maniniwala hanggat hindi ako nakaka-receive ng email ni YouTube. Ang community guidelines po ay hindi ini-email ni YouTube. Nandyan po yan para sa atin, para basahin natin. Nasa Google Support. Okay, if you are a monetized channel, you are entitled for this feature that you can get a support from the creator support. Okay, you have a lot of features available when you are a monetized channel. So, Ate Solly, hello to you. Thanks po, I'll try to find my way. Thank you, Meg's World. Nakalagay na dyan sa link na sinend ko sa'yo, nakalagay dyan. I-click mo lang yan, be. It will lead you to the right path. Okay? So, I hope you were able to follow that. Now, I wanted to take you to one more thing. Kapag napalo daw siya ni Lolo dahil ganyan. Before you blame someone na ikaw ang dahilan kung bakit na bumaba yung live stream ko, ikaw yung channel na yon ay nagganito na ganito, in the first place, ikaw na host ang responsable sa lahat ng nangyayari sa loob ng iyong live stream. If you try to blame someone because of he or she did that, in the first place, sinabi ko na sa inyo guys kung ano ang mga acceptable at hindi acceptable. I'm not here to stop you. I'm just here to remind you that this policy do exist. Okay? No problem, Ate Solly. I wanted you to take this in mind. If you think na yung ginagawa nyo ay tama, it's completely okay. But if you try to manipulate things and you're trying to prove to yourself na tama yung ginagawa mo, just try to top your shoulder na it's okay to say, oh, I'm sorry, I'm wrong. Madaling magsabi ng sorry. It's just that your ego don't like you to do so. 'Di ba? Madaling magsabi na tama ako, alam mo naman sa sarili mo na mali ka. Pero ayaw mo lang talagang i-accept sa sarili mo that you are wrong. But if you have this attitude of being humble, humility is the key. Ate Chana, thank you so much for your super chat. Truly appreciate that. So, don't try to exaggerate anything na parang, mas alam ko ang ganito and I will keep it to myself. Remember this, we are together in this journey. If you are promoting a good conduct, if you are promoting good activity in your channel, you don't have to worry about anything. For example, si Minerva Durante, naglagay siya ng heart tapos may puso. So, mali pala yun. Kapag example, nag-super chat ka tapos naglagay ka ng message doon na ganito, ganyan. Tama o mali yung ginagawa mo? Bakit siya inallow pa kung talagang sinabi talaga, walang rules na nagsasabi na you are not allowed to use emojis. Ang sinabi lang is you cannot use it repeatedly. Okay? Vicar Vlog, thank you so much. So, if you think you have all the rules that you know, apply it to your channel. Okay. Ano yung hindi allow sa live stream? let's go to the live stream. Using your phone to stream a television. Nag-live ka, kinuha mo yung phone mo, itinutok mo sa TV, itinutok mo sa cellphone mo, or you put another cellphone here and you are watching a television show. Definitely that is an abuse to the live stream. Okay? And using a third party software to live stream songs from an album. Alam mo, this is very technical with regards to using somebody else's music. Depende doon sa music nakalagay na copyright free, but you really have to read the everything in the description box. Doon sa description box ng pinagkuhanan nyo ng music, make sure that you've read and you can copy-paste doon sa description box na pinagkuhanan mo. Ilalagay mo ngayon doon sa iyong live stream and you follow the steps how to make sure that you are a copyrighted free music. But this doesn't give you the whole, yung parang allowed mo gamitin without the fair usage. Always remember this. With regards to copyright claim, you can always follow the fair usage of that particular music. Okay? The owner of that. Thank you, Vicoy Vlog. Thank you so much. So what will happen? For example, don't post comment if you think it will violate this policy. Bakit ko kayo paulit-ulit na sinasabihan nito? Because first and foremost, kapag naka-receive kayo ng message from the owner itself ng music na yon, that will give you an opportunity to either mag-revert kayo ng communication with each other, and if it's not gonna be resolved, you get a copyright strike, iiyak kayo. Alam mo na mali na, bawal na, pinipilit mo pa rin i-insert yung music. Definitely 100% sure, kahit pabaguhin mo yung pitch niyan. I saw it myself with my two eyes with the complaint ng isang may-ari ng music na ito yung gusto niyang gawin doon sa mga YouTuber na gumagamit ng music niya. And I was really like, paulit-ulit ako sinabihan talaga kahapon na parang, Jay, you have to make sure that you are not using any music. Sabi ko naman, no, I'm not using any music at all because I'm not a music-inclined person. Alam naman nila yun, but I was reminded 3 times na wag akong gumamit ng music even if it says copyright music free, and even, alam nyo guys, even nagbayad na ako ng license. I bought this license guys sa music bed, yung nakalagay dyan sa description box ko. Every time I've uploaded the music using their music na binayaran ko, naka-copyright ako. And I always have to go through the same process. Mag-email yung YouTube sa akin, na-copyright ako. Pero nung nag-self-checking ako, wala akong copyright Nag-self-checking, self-authentication, wala akong copyright. Here comes, uploaded na, ilan na yung nakakapanood, ng 100, copyrighted daw ako. So I have to go through a music bed, sasabihin ko, hey, I was copyrighted again, blah, 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 blah. And then mag-a-apply na naman sila doon sa YouTube to clear my copyright. All these hassles just because I wanted to use that music. So, take that into account, that how if nakalimutan mo na bayaran yung license ng iyong music. Diba? So, if you keep on violating this policy, they will remove the content and they will send you an email to let you know that this what happened, and that is already a warning. Now, paano naman po yung mga channel na naka-hide and seek na? If you guys notice, none of you here konti lang yung merong moderator's badge, nung merong wrench. Pero wala na ako nakikita na hide and seek. Because the channels that were having a hide and seek were no longer be viewed by my stream. Kasi nga, nasa sa iyo yon, ikaw bilang isang host, you can hide those channels that were considered as spam. Alam nyo kung saan yung ginagawa, di ba? If you go to your channel and you go to your settings, and then if you go settings, okay, if you guys just want to know. And then when you go to your community, you go to defaults, and then hold potentially inappropriate comments for review, or this and then you click that, and then you hold potentially inappropriate chats message for reviews. Doon mo pwedeng i-click yon para yung mga naka-spam na, this will not be shown in your live stream. Gusto niyo ulitin ko ulit? Okay, you go to your video, your channel, then settings. Okay, manage videos, your settings, community, defaults, in the comments on your channel, you hold potentially inappropriate comments, and then naka-click na messages in your live chat. Hold potentially inappropriate chat for message for review. Kapag hindi mo to kinlik, nag-live ako ng ganun, naka-on yung TV, nasagi ko ang remote, kaya naka-on pala, delete ko ba? Yes po, Ate Jaren. Opo. So, doon mo kapag hindi mo yun kinlik, lalabas lahat ng mga spam, na mga chatters. Okay? So, kung ayaw mo yun makita, i-click mo na lang yun para hindi ka din bother. No, I'm just kidding. It's your own discretion. It's your own discretion, guys. Hindi ako mag-encourage sa inyo to do that. It's entirely your decision. Okay? So, meron naman isang doon sa community section, somebody said that my channel was suspended. The reason was spam, deceptive practices, and misleading content. Pero sinabi niya sa sarili niya, no, I was not spam, I didn't use any deception, blah, 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 blah. Pero yung latest video niya that delivered the title and the thumbnail, yon ang nag-trigger sa kanya kung bakit nagkaroon siya ng ganong violation. This is what you call when you're trying to, parang nakiklickbait ka, yung parang you try to use your thumbnail to clickbait viewers, parang you try to deceive them through your thumbnails or through your datas, through your description box. All this will fall in that community guidelines, okay? When you have tried to upload the content, especially that is you have hacked that or kinuha mo lang yung excerpt na yun without putting any other of your own works on that. Yung parang nag-reaction video ka, wala ka talagang reaction. Kumbaga, yun na, syempre it's not allowed na kasi you've tried to or you've tried to shorten the video. Parang parang halimbawa kumuha ka lang ng 2 seconds dun sa una, kumuha ka na naman ng 2 seconds dun sa pangalawa, yung parang you try to link it but it's still coming from one source. Ate Mylene, hello. Those were considered as you're trying to shorten the video but it's still coming from the same source, so you're still using their own content, di ba? So yun yung kanyang paliwanag ng isang expert doon sa but if you guys think that it is an error, obviously you can appeal, but try to use the correct information and don't try to have the same mistake again for repeating the same kind of activity in your channel. Okay? So, kahit na alam ko naman na gusto nyo talaga magpaangat, gusto nyo talaga magbaba ng link, alam ko talaga, lalo na si Chippy, alam ko yan. And my brother tried it as well again kahapon, at nung isa pang araw na hindi ko alam kung anong diskarte ng kapatid ko, diskarte niya yan, pero ang ibig ko lang sabihin is you can do so as long as it's under moderation and hindi mo inulit na paulit-ulit na binaba mo yung link na yon. Okay, it's completely acceptable as long as you're not repeatedly doing the same kind of activity. So make sure that you are not spamming any links. You are not spamming any links, please, because spamming links to your videos or channel on another creator's content. Again, guys, please, can you guys take a screenshot of this? Take a screenshot of this comment. spamming links to your videos or channel on another's creator's content. Ibig sabihin, doon sa live streamer na yon, paulit-ulit mong binaba yung link mo. Please lang, wag mo namang gawin yon. Number 2, you're trying to spam the comments by repeatedly on one or more videos. Hindi lang isang streamer pinuntahan mo 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 streamer, paulit-ulit the same information, the same link again ang binababa mo. What you are doing is a spamming of comments. Okay? And that alone, yung okay, ito pa, ang hindi ko ibig sabihin na parang, ay host, si Chip, isang beses lang naman binaba ni Chippy eh. Okay na ba yon? Pero hindi alam ni Chippy, binaba rin yun sa iba pang live streamer. Nakalagay talaga dito, the most common reason for this kind of termination, na-terminate yung kanyang channel. You read this, you can read this thread doon sa community, YouTube deceptions. Always read para mas marami kayong malalaman because the channel was terminated because of that. So, guys, if you are spamming links, you are spamming comments. Iba yung links, iba yung comments. So please guys, if you are new in YouTube, you need to learn how to make comments to any of the live streamers or to any videos that you are watching. Wag mo sabihin naman na may video, ang sinabi mo doon, good night, good morning, hi. Hindi yun related sa video, oy. Tapos sasabihin mo, yung word na hi, wag mong gagamitin kasi spam yun. Hindi ko alam ang sasabihin ko. Kasi, nag-hi lang siya. Sinabi mo, wag mong gagamitin yung hi. Wag mong gagamitin yung word na a nice video. It's not the word nice video. It is acceptable. It just so happened na paulit-ulit mong ginagamit yung word na nice video. If you repeatedly saying nice streaming, and lahat na ng pinuntahan mo, yun ang sinasabi mo, that alone is considered as a spam comment. Spam subscriber ka na rin eh. Kasi you are repeatedly violating the rules. Pag hindi ka binigyan ng wrench at hindi na makita yung channel mo, anong tawag sa'yo? Diba? So, it's very easy to understand all this. You're trying to disguise any, like parang, alam ko, yung, dinidisguise mo yung sarili mo na alam ko. So, ikaw na yung tawag sa'yo is alam mo ko. Ang pangalan mo ay naging alam ko. Yun ang pangalan mo. Hindi na iba na yung pangalan mo. Binalitan mo na. Kasi lahat na alam mo. So, parang lahat na ng pag nagkamali sa channel mo, pumunta sa channel mo, pagagalitan mo, pagsasabihan mo, you can also say, pwede mong pagsabihan. Pero the way na pagsasabihan mo, sabihin mo sa kanya yung rules para mas maiintindihan niya. Parang you always discipline someone properly and giving them the reason why it's wrong. Tell them why it's not acceptable. Wag mong stop. We're not here to tell them to stop. Because they will, as I've said in my video, they will only listen to what they wanted to hear. Hindi mo pwedeng baguhin yan kasi yun na yung paninindigan niya. Hindi ikaw nagmamando sa kapwa mo. All you have to do is to remind them. And if they don't follow, sarili nilang opinion yan. Okay? Yes, yung sister ko, spam comment niya lagi, God, yes po. Diba? Hindi naman masama yung word that God bless you. It's just that he or she repeatedly saying the same things. Ikaw ang gumagawa ng sarili mo para maging spammer ka. So if you still guys don't believe on this, the link is I've already have that in my previous vlogs. You can triple check, double check, 10 times check. Lahat na i-check nyo hanggang 10 beses. Kung mali ako, tell me if I'm wrong. I will apologize. Madali akong kausap guys. Kapag sinabi mong mali ako, wag mo lang sasabihin sa akin na sa chat mo, sa live stream mo, aatakihin mo ko, hindi ako sasagot sa iyo. Because silence will just kill you. And if you're doing that, you are just ruining your own soul. I'm not gonna ruin my own soul for that. those were just a waste of time for debating on someone na parang they're trying to defend themselves even they're wrong. All this kind of thing. Parang it's not worth of your time and you're not gonna go down in their level. Kumbaga parang ganun. Masyado mapagmataas, no? Ang yabang-yabang. Yabang-yabang ko, no? Hindi naman. Ang ibig ko lang sabihin, in-express ko lang yung feelings ko na parang I'm not gonna argue with them. Si Jehan yan, papatol yan. Papatol talaga yung kapatid ko. Pero nung sinabihan siya naman sa reaction siya eh. React talaga siya. Ganun. Pero hindi po bobo yung kapatid ko, ha? Hindi po. Hindi po talaga. Kasi hindi naman siya aabot sa ganyang posisyon kung bobo po siya. It's just that yung nagsabi lang sa kanya nun, hindi lang siguro niya naiintindihan ang tama at mali. Yan. And we forgive. We always forgive. It doesn't cost us to forgive and it doesn't cost us to say sorry. All this. Hindi pala po maganda ang mga reaction video po. No, Mayan Vlog, it's completely okay but it depende doon kasi sa naging reaction mo. They will not copyright. Minsan mabait yung kinopyright, yung ni-reactionan video mo. Dati mabait. Ibig ko sabihin is, you always have to make sure that you have malaki yung percentage ng content mo kesa dun sa reaction video mo. You can use reaction video. You can completely use. It says reaction videos were allowed. Anal card, hello. You can use reaction video. If you want to read more about reaction video in YouTube, if it is allowed, dito mo siya matatagpuan sa rules na yun. Actually, sa isa kong live stream, nilagay ko yung link doon about the reaction video. You can go to the policy and guidelines of that, but you always have to make sure that your ideas were really useful and you include the video with yung hindi naman ganun kadami or yung kumbaga is meron kang sarili mong content doon sa sa sarili mo sa reaction video na yun. Ito yung ibibigay ko sa iyo yung ang mismo ang sariling yung policy guidelines that falls on this on the reaction video if they are allowed or not, okay? Hold on. Hanapin ko lang yung live stream ko na yun, nandun siya. Because there will be a misconception that reaction videos will be considered as reuse content. If it's like a 100% or 80%, parang mas malaki pa yung reaction, yung video itself, yung clip na ni-reactionan mo doon sa content mo, yun talaga is called a reuse content, okay? So you need to understand if you have used a fair usage of that particular clip, because reaction videos tend not to fall under the fair usage. Yun yung sinasabi ko sa inyo, that it's not too much of that of the content of that owner you've used in your own reaction video. So you need to make sure that you have your original work that is included in that particular reaction video. So kumbaga is you trying to show more of your reaction than the video clips itself. Okay, so if you guys have any questions about that, we have this rule. Sandali lang. Ate Anline, hello to you. Ilalagay ko siya sa aking mamaya sa community guidelines. Nilagay ko yon, meron akong full information about the reuse content, about if it's a reuse content or not. Ko lang makita dito sa aking video clips. Kailangan kong buksan. Kailangan buksan lahat nung aking mga pero kung tungkol lang naman sa reaction video, panoorin nyo si JANICE Planet, isa sa mga live live stream niya, inexplain niya doon about the parody, and mas maiintindihan ninyo kung paano niya defend yung sarili niya, that he didn't reuse the content. Doon mas maiintindihan ninyo kung ano yung paraan para hindi kayo magkakaroon ng reuse content doon sa inyong mga reaction videos. Okay? Because you need to make sure that whatever you're doing in your YouTube channel, were legally you are legally bind to this kind of terms and services that you have pre-signed when you join the YPP. So it is very, very important that you understand what is YPP, kasi may mga na-receive ako na comment, oh, they don't understand what is this, what is that. First and foremost, when you try to enter YouTube, you need to understand paano kumita, saan nanggagaling yung kita natin. All this were being discussed in my live stream. So, if you have this kind of question, don't be shy to ask. Don't be shy to ask. Hindi masamang magtanong kung hindi nyo naiintindihan. And it's better to ask than to pretend that you know something. Because ayokong mawala tayo sa landas na kung saan naniniwala tayo dahil sa sabi-sabi. Kung meron kayong mga hindi naiintindihan sa aking live stream, pumunta lang kayo sa description box na andoon lahat, especially kapag may slideshow ako, mas maiintindihan ninyo, kasi lahat ng slideshow na yon, kung saan ko kinuha yung community guidelines na yun, nandun siya mismo. Yes, sometimes kahit na credit mo na kasi sila Kuya Vicoy Vlog, even if you have given them a credit, it's still their own discretion if they will copyright you or not. Depende talaga yun sa owner minsan. Kasi nung sa akin, imagine mo naman, ilan seconds lang yun, 6 seconds of the video, na-copyright claim pa din ako. Even if you have credited the owner of that particular, even nga kahit na nagpaalam ka na sa kanila, di ba? Nakalagay doon sa guidelines na yun. Kahit na nagpaalam ka pa sa owner, you still have to remember when I did of course, Aura Drew Vlog, everyone is welcome. Remember guys, if you have made your live stream public, it means this is available for everyone. It's not limited to this and group of community. So if you made your stream public or your videos public, you always welcome each and everyone, regardless if they give you a thumbs up or thumbs down, or even if they have negative comment, because you will not really mind any negative feedback or positive feedback, because you made yourself public. So you always have that thing. Yes, 6 seconds of my video na ano lang, na CPR ako. Then na CPR na claim ako. Then if you remember, I've uploaded a video dati, meron akong mga parang music na lumalabas. Nagpaalam si Ate Judy's doctor noon sa mismong may-ari, kaya kila Bamboo. Talagang kailangan, kasi ipapalabas ko siya, maikli lang yon. Pinaalam siya mismo kay Bamboo kung pwede siyang i-play sa stream ko. Yeah, and because I have to get that everyone is welcome in my house, no problem. But I know the creator, so I did not claim. Ako din, Vicoy Vlog, ang daming gumamit ng vlog ko. And they even took, kahit yung mga hindi nga nagpaalam sa akin I didn't know at all. Hindi ko talaga alam. I'm so lucky that I have my husband with me na nag-check ng mga videos that gumagamit ng mga clips ko. But it's okay, because at the end of the day, pero kapag ginamit nila in a way na siniraan nila ako or something bad, yun doon ako magre-react. Pero if they've just used that to make a reaction to my videos, it's completely okay. No problem, and vlogs. You always have to make sure, guys, that yung kumbaga parang pag may doubt kayo sa gagawin ninyo, ask the YouTube creators help first. But of course, they will not advise you what to post. Okay? 'Di ba? Hindi naman sila nandito para advisean tayo kung ano yung pwede nating ilagay sa ating mga videos, 'di ba? But they were just there to support us about the guidelines of YouTube. And that's the reason why I've come up with this topic na parang emojis allowed. may sarili siyang rule, ako may sariling rule, may rule book siya, ako wala, pwedeng gawin to, pwedeng mag-boost, pwedeng hindi. Ang dami-daming sari-sarili tayong mga para-paraang sabihin na lang natin maging acceptable, but at the end of the day, rule will always be a rule, community policies will always be a policy. It won't bend. Wala tayong karapatan mag-bend ng rules just to avoid this kind of thing. Walang exception to the rule. We are all equal. Okay? Hindi sinabing exempted si Nightbot. Hindi naman sinabing exempted si Streamlabs. A third party have their own terms of services with regards to YouTube. That's very clear. Kapag binasa mo, before ka mag-sign in sa isang particular subscription, there's always a terms of services. Yung tinitik nyo, I agree with the terms of services, blah, 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 blah. I agree with the privacy of blah, 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 blah. You read this, makikita nyo doon. So, if you think that Streamlabs and Nightbots, they are exempted to the rule, no, because they are still considered as chatters. They were just run by a bot, but ikaw mismo ang naglagay naman ng command doon, di ba? A human put a command into the Nightbot, and Nightbot will just automatically be on kapag merong yes, if you want wisdom, you pray. You want knowledge, you read. Okay? So, you always have to make sure that you read the policy. Talagang hindi ko alam kung saan nanggagaling yung kanilang yung basis nila, because sabi kasi na ganito ay kasi nasa ganito sila kaya mas maniniwala kami, kasi malaking channel sila kaya maniniwala kami. I don't agree with that, because malaking channel ka o maliit na channel ka, hindi yun sa paramihan ng subscriber. Hindi rin yun sa paramihan ng kung saan lupalop ka sa mundo. It didn't give you any power even if you are outside the Philippines or not. Because we all have the same air. We all have the same water. Lahat tayo pare-pareho lang. It's not that when you go abroad, you have over the people in the Philippines. No. Hindi ibig sabihin na naka-abroad ka lang, mas mataas ka na kesa na nasa Pilipinas. Pwede ka nang mangutsa dahil taga-Pilipinas lang sila. No. It doesn't give you that. God gave you the opportunity to have a good life, but it doesn't give you an opportunity to put down somebody else or to yuraki ng pagkatao ng isang tao or manira ka ng isang tao dahil nasa abroad ka. No. God gave you the opportunity because God knows your heart, that you have the heart to help others. Kaya nga, binigyan ka niya ng pagkakataon magkaroon ng ganito because God knows your heart, that you have this kind of heart na makakatulong ka sa kapwa mo. Binigyan ka ng pagkakataong yumaman, not just for yourself, but for you to be able to help others too. Tandaan niyo yan, guys. God didn't give you all the wisdom na maging matalino ka just for yourself alone. No one live for yourself alone. Walang sino man ang nabubuhay sa mundong ito para sa sarili lamang. Lagi niyo yung tatandaan, because hindi ibig sabihin na mas matalino siya, mas nakakababaw na siya sa'yo. Itong platform na to, it always be our platform to share. This platform is for us to bully people? No. This platform is for us to do good. This platform is for us to share the blessings that we have received. This platform is for us to have, not to have a lip service. Not a lip service. You always put your heart in everything that you do. Because if you put your lip service into it, lahat yan lalabas na, sige nga, magpalipad ka nga, gawin mo ng pula. No, this kind of thing that, alam ko diskarte nyo yun, but you always have to be sensitive, kasi ako, pag sinabihan mo na ako ng ganun, I'm off. I would love to help. Gustong-gusto kong tumulong. Pero kapag ako inudyukan mo ng ganun, I would rather step down, because alam ko na parang, why did you said that? Yung parang ganun. Some people are very sensitive. Hindi ko nila lahat. Lahat tayo may sarili-sariling diskarte sa buhay. But if you're gonna join a game na alam mo ang laro na yon ay lalaruin mo ng hindi tama, lalaruin mo ng pabalang, lalaruin mo, Manix, you don't have to do that. But thank you so much. And thank you for playing my videos. Thank you, Manix. And i-message ko sa iyo kung sino yung sabi kong 1 hour and 15 minutes doon sa video ko. I-share ko sa iyo ang link. Ayun. Pero wag mong gawin yun, ha? Wag mong gawin yun. Bad yun. Bad yun. Pinalalahan talaga ng laki yung mata ko kay Omanix eh. But anyway, ang gusto ko lang sabihin sa inyo guys is let's try to share whatever wisdom that God gave us. Yung parang you always make sure that in everything that you do, you always pray na parang gabayan ka para maging tama ang pag-ayos ng pag-stream mo, ganyan, hindi ka makakasakit ng tao. Kaya kung ginawa to, iba talaga yung topic ko, strategy yung topic ko dapat ngayon eh. Kaso nasaktan lang ako siguro. Tao lang din ako, nasasaktan lang din ako. Kasi wala naman akong ginawang mali. Ita-time out mo ko dahil lang sa caps lock, panapadelete mo sa akin dahil lang sa emoji na smiley face. I totally don't understand that kind of attitude towards the chatters na okay, marunong naman ako makinig, marunong akong makinig sa teacher. And hindi ako magmamarunong sa isang teacher at hindi ko rin siya kinorek because I am only a guest there. Parang hindi ako kasi mapagpatol katulad ng kapatid ko Patola yan. Hindi ako pumapatol sa ganun. Marunong pa din naman ako magrespeto sa kanila. Kahit nasabihin nilang, alam mo ba ibig sabihin ng dikit? Alam mo ba ibig sabihin, bakit ka ba nandito? Alam mo ba kung anong ginagawa dito? Yung ganon. No problem, Manix. I totally understand. Don't worry. Okay, ang importante sa akin is, kapag ni-replay nyo talagang, kaya nga sabi ko Manix, sabi ko kanina, kinikwento kita sa kanila, na, yung nagpi-play ka sa akin. Yun ba sinabi ko kay Omanix? May sinabi ako about you eh. Samantha's little world, how are you doing? Thank you so much. Actually, I'm about to end, but thank you so much for having an ear to listen. But I hope you're guys listening from your heart, and I hope that I was able to deliver the message that's coming from my heart and not just from my lips. And that will be one of my opening prayer these days, that I will be able to give and to be of service to you using my heart and not of my lips. And you will be able to listen to me not just with your ears but with your heart, because what matters the most to us is we were able to help each other. We are together in this journey, and our mission on earth will not be that much value kung hindi naman tayo gumawa ng tama. Tama ba sinabi ko? Basta gumawa lang tayo ng tama at wag tayong manakit ng kapwa natin. Yun ang pinaka-importante, kasi makakatulog ka ng mahimbing kung wala ka nasasagasaang tao. And most of all, guys, if there is anything, if you have any concerns, Janice B will always be of service to you guys. If regards to your YouTube videos or your YouTube policies, nandito lang ako para makinig, and we will discover the answer together. Hindi yung may alam ako na hindi ko share sa inyo. No, I don't want to do that because it doesn't give me anything at all. Anyway, we are just the same YouTuber, and wala akong mas angat na edge sa inyo. We are all here. Thank you Samantha, because at the end of the day, ang mission natin dito sa mundong to to love and not to be loved, to serve and not to be served. You know, all this kind of feeling na mas masaya na tumulong ka, di ba, kesa but remember, the more you learn, the more you teach, the more you learn, the more you give, the more you gain. Di ba? Yung all this. So, again, if you have any questions, feel free before I end my stream. I have 7 more minutes before I end my stream. If you have any questions, please leave it in my comment section. And again, this will be available in the next 7 days for all of you guys. And then, after that will be for my members. Pero, gagawin ko is leave it for a month. Yun yung suggestion ng asawa ko. And if you guys have a partner or a boyfriend or a husband that can support you, encourage them to be part of your channel. Why? Because 2 brains are better than 1, of course. And kanina nagulat lang ako na ang asawa ko ay merong checklist para sa akin, para umusad yung channel ko. And I hope you have the same too because meron siyang kapag hindi lumabas yung thumbnail nyo sa Facebook, meron siyang tinuro doon and I will be sharing that with you as well kasi nagko-complain ako bakit hindi lumalabas yung thumbnail ko sa YouTube comment ko or kapag kinapi nyo sa Facebook, sa YouTube, going to Facebook, hindi lumalabas yung thumbnail. So, yun, tinuro siya sa akin ng asawa ko. So, isi-share ko din siya sa inyo guys na minsan hindi lumalabas yung thumbnail. Thank you, Rich. Hindi lumalabas yung thumbnail nyo sa inyong Facebook post or Facebook Messenger. Meron pong settings doon na dapat ninyong gawin para makita ka agad. The reason why I wanted to show the thumbnail, para kasi yung thumbnail, that will be the first thing that people will see. It's not the title, it's the picture itself. That's the reason why when you are using your when you're making your thumbnail, you have to make sure may catchy na picture doon sa thumbnail niyo. So, give much effort in doing your thumbnail. If you notice, I've changed my thumbnail again and sa awa naman ng Diyos, nagbago naman yung analytics ko pagkatapos kong i-change ang aking thumbnail. And guys, please do check my home section and try to put it in your home page as well, in your sectioning, para kung meron kayong dalawang channel, pwede nyong ipagsama sa isang homepage. Please do check that out and kung gusto nyong malaman kung paano yon, I will be teaching that tomorrow. And guys, we will have our first radio live tonight, 9 p.m. my time, 4 a.m. Philippine Time. I will be with Jaren Abalan, the Triple J Radio Live. It will talk about love and life. Kapag meron kayong may letter sender na mananalo and they will win something, kapag kayo yung napili namin and you will be yung letter ninyo ang nabasa namin during our live stream sa Triple J Jaren Abalan, you will win something from the Triple J. So, we will talk about love and life. Kung meron kayong kasaysayan ng inyong pagmamahal, meron kayong concern sa inyong mga love life, meron kayong concern sa inyong mga buhay-buhay, sa inyong mga kamag-anak, kapatid, nanay, tatay, isulat po ninyo sa Triple J. Nakalagay po siya sa description box ata ni Ate Jaren and we will be having, hindi ko alam kung kailan ka mag-film ng aming Triple J Radio Live Station ID. Triple J Station ID. Meron po kaming station ID ng Triple J Live. So, abangan nyo po yun. And then, the first episode will be up tonight, 4 a.m. Philippine Time, 9 p.m. UK time. So, sana po magkita-kita tayo mamaya kay Ate Jaren Abalan's channel. That will be the Triple J every Sunday. And it will run for approximately 2 hours. But the first hour, and meron kaming episode doon na Tagalog only please. So, hindi ako pwedeng mag-English, Tagalog only please. Kasi yun po yung request ni Ate Jaren. So, meron pong episode doon na kung saan magtatagalog po ang inyong lingkod ng purong-puro. Hindi pwedeng mag-Bisaya, hindi pwedeng mag-English, Tagalog lang po. So, sana mapanindigan ko at sana wala akong penalty mamaya sa pagtatagalog only please. And then, we will be having another segment which is issue mo, sagot ko. Yeah? Pakinggan yun mamaya. Issue mo, sagot ko. So, ikaw na YouTuber, mayroon kang issue, sasagutin ko ang issue mo. Yan. Issue mo, sagutin ko. Sagot ko pala. Issue mo, sagot ko. So, mamaya is merong issue si LCJ. So, sasagutin ko ang issue ni LCJ. Basta, abangan nyo mamaya. Maganda yun. Maganda yung topic namin. Si LCJ yung tungkol sa love and life. And then, Tagalog only please is mine. And issue mo, sagot ko, combination of LCJ and JANICE B. So, si Ate Jaren ay host namin mamaya. Okay, so sana po magkita-kita tayo, and thank you, dear God, for gracing us this evening, and we thank you for all the beautiful friends that we have met, and for us to be able to share all the blessings that we have received. May you guide us in everything that we do, and we offer all the things that we do in this earth, and we were able to accomplish the mission that you wanted us to do in this world. And please guide all of us, keep us all safe, and may you grant us all the wisdom that we need in this world. Thank you. Amen. And of of course, I want to thank Ate Shona Reality and Omanix for being my super chatter for today. And for all of you guys who attend my live stream, thank you so much. Pag may English ka, minus daw. Baka maubos yung napanalunan ko sa minus. Ate Jaren, wag naman na. Trial pa lang naman. Oh, trial pa lang yon. Trial pa lang. Okay, so sana po kita-kita tayo mamaya sa Triple J. And ang inyo pong lingkod ay nagsasabi sa inyo ng be brave, be you, and just be true. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, everybody. Thank you, Samantha's Little World, Minerva Durante, Rich Veranque, The Famal Monte, Ate Jaren Abalan. Thank you so much. And Vikay Kikay, Mian Vlog, Vikoy Vlog, who else in there? Aura, thank you. LCJ, thank you. At Online, Anal, and Mian, and everybody that I haven't shout out. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Keep safe. This is your host saying thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.